Thanks, Joan. Good morning. A big thank you from me for everyone who's doing so much to get on top of this outbreak. The response really is standing on the shoulders of every Victorian. It makes me so proud. What I would want to say is that we have observed people turning positive with the Delta variant at various points in their 14 days incubation period, their 14 days of quarantine. Some testing positive early, some very early, but also others who are turning positive late in that 14-day period. You do have to do that full 14 days of quarantine and get that late day 13 test in order to be properly cleared and released from quarantine. So regular testing is crucial to help us understand how the virus is operating and making sure it doesn't get out further in the community. We do have a number of cases in school settings. We thank the students, parents and the school leadership for everything they're doing to support the testing and the quarantine process. And thanks to all those Victorians who are turning out in big numbers to get their vaccinations. I saw my local GP, and thanks to the team there yesterday, to receive my second dose of AstraZeneca. It is a relief to know that I'm at a point where I'm going to get the fullest possible protection you can get from 2 doses of vaccine. It may be that there's a booster for me 6 months from now, but right now that 2 doses of AstraZeneca vaccine is hugely good protection from hospitalisation, from the risk of dying. So it is a relief. I hope all of those who are due to get their second dose of AstraZeneca or indeed Pfizer that's upcoming in coming weeks to book that in and to get that vaccine. There are plenty of appointments in the system for next week and into August. And there are new appointments that are opening all the time, so I encourage you to log in online and have a look to find a time. There are more than 35,000 Pfizer appointments available, including almost 24,000 for second doses. And there's also good appointment availability in our regional centres of Geelong and Bendigo. You may not be able to get an appointment at your nearest vaccination centre, so it is worth a look around all of those vaccination centres that might be in that next tier of distance away from where you live. Well, one of the 5 reasons to leave home is to get vaccinated. People do need to use common sense. We had a case last week of a couple from metropolitan Melbourne who went to regional Victoria looking to get their vaccine. Their ID was checked and it was noted that they weren't from regional Victoria. They thought it was a good excuse for a drive, but it really isn't. Please use common sense, get vaccinated at the nearest place and do not look for an excuse to get into regional Victoria. They were turned away. Thousands of Victorians are doing the hard yards in quarantine. That is such a critical part of us getting on top of this. The rest of the state obviously doing a fantastic job in lockdown. It is no easy task for anyone, but it is making the difference, and it is what's got us on track in terms of getting on top of this Delta outbreak, a significant Delta outbreak. We do need everyone to keep doing their bit in quarantine, in testing, in checking in wherever they go, and to run it to ground. So thank you.